a band that we can accomplish many great things. We just have to step it up.
I really believe in what y'all are doing here.
You're representing years and years of pride and sacrifice and love in this program.
Things about band is it's giving you a preview of what you have to experience, a preview of what in life in the future I may have to experience with coworkers.
A higher level is cooperation.
I really love music. It's a big part of my life. And I decided that even if it is a lot of hard work, and even though it may not be the most fun at some points, the payoff is worth it.
My dad got a job offer to go back to his old company in North Carolina. This summer my family moved, but I decided to stay in Wisconsin to finish my senior year of high school.
The film you're about to see is old, but these flickering scenes still portray the story of building this great bridge.
Those band dads, I'd put them up against anybody across the country for what they are able to do.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been.
Saturday, July 22nd, Band Dads Hard at Work. Props for the 2017 show are coming together.
Second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, ooh, the master of my sea. Oh, ooh. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the. Hey, let me up, believer, believer. Hey, let me up, believer, believer.
Welcome to the first rehearsal of the 2017 Marching Bands. Yeah.
Right now, we are in the band room. This is like the first musical meeting with all the incoming freshmen. As you can see, we got weird people as such that like probably won't stop smiling for another week.
Tonight's goal is to not really do much. Number one, get music in your hands. Okay, so that you have our 8-minute show in your hands by the end of March, so that by August, when we're actually putting stuff with our feet out in the back parking lot, that you have the show musically down, inside and out, memorized. Meet your drum major team. John Poppy.
This is Taylor Rongsman. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's Tyler Reitzman. He's the new drum major. He's joining us. It's gonna be a good year with him.
Senior drum major Gabby Busalaki. Oh, that's much better. Do that. Nice job. Section leaders will dismiss, and we'll see you next time.
What's the difference between a trumpet player and a government bond? One of them will eventually mature and make money.
I just want you to go left, right with your feet.
I was born with only left feet, so I can't miss the odd beats.
Wouldn't that make you miss the evens?
Good, tenors! I didn't come here to get disrespected, okay?
Can't stop the feeling. What is today's calendar date? June 1st. When's our Chicago parade where we're playing the song? July 1st. 1 month. All right, we need a few people for some flute solos. Different countries taking film and video of us just warming up. It's pretty sweet. Five, 6, 7. Nice job, nice job. Once you're past me, you can get ice cream. Nice job.
It's the hardest for the saxophones because we really have to work on pushing that shoulder back.
My part of the section is 2/3 freshmen. So it's really interesting to see all of them and how they're growing right now, and to see how sometimes they totally know what they're supposed to be doing and they refuse to do it. And then other times they don't know what they're supposed to be doing, but they're doing the right thing.
7, 8, boom. Look at that, we're in the right spot.
I hope everyone kind of understands is that you can all be a leader.
That's good. I saw a lot of like moving shoulders and then fixing it, which is good. You're realizing that you're not where you should be.
But you have to take what worked well in a time period to what didn't work well.
Marching is so much easier when you have your music memorized. You cannot come to band camp, expect to memorize your music while you're here, while you're learning drill. Good job, looking good.
.251, real small section.
It's up to the junior sophomores as they move up to step in and fill those leadership roles.
Last time, make it the best, make it the best. We were able to be super picky and memorization is going well. Like, I didn't hear a lot of wrong notes tonight, so yeah, going well. You give them the music and a march, and they don't really dive into it until summer with sectionals and all that. They work so incredibly hard. It's amazing what they pull off.
Welcome to the band barbecue, everybody. Band barbecue.
Grapes, please. Thank you very much.
What you will not hear in the next 7.5 minutes once we start is musical perfection by any means. Okay, that's not the point of tonight. The point of tonight is just to get our feet wet a little bit, let you guys hear what they've been working on all summer long, and it's kind of a kickoff into band camp, which begins on Monday.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Carry on, nothing really matters. Reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined.
Everyone has a coordinate sheet. So it says set number. So when we say go to set 2 or go to set 3 or set 21A or whatever, that's on the far left-hand column.
Every student on the field has a specific spot for count 1 and then count 16 and then count 32. So every time they stop somewhere in that field, that's their dot.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How many of you did your movement 3 checkoffs?
Solid. I don't feel alone. Even though I'm 900 miles away from my family, I still feel like I'm with them. I mean, I can call them, text them, I mean, I know it's not the same, but I still feel like I do have their support.
Hey, this line should be splitting. Cool.
Do, re, mi.
Hashtag blame the trumpets.
Do you help? You're 3 steps outside of 45, so 3 steps is like here, and it says 5.5 steps, so it's like right there. Guys over here, check your coordinate sheets, because that will argue.
Really arky.
It looked really arky.
Leadership is an art that I don't think I've mastered quite yet, and I don't think a lot of people have.
And you're there. Better saxophone. That was much better.
Thank
Okay, progress. Good.
Not perfect, but it's better.
Oh, it's never perfect.
Okay.
It was just better.
It takes a lot of trial and error, I would say. It's more about kind of getting a feel for the kids in your section and just being kind of intuitive, like how would they respond to certain situations, how should I respond to them, and I see that a good way to connect with them is through humor.
Us. Dr. Tim, he's working with a leadership group this afternoon, but I asked him to come in to say a few words to the full band. Dr. Tim is always at all the BOA events. We've walked past him many times, and I am super excited to have him come and share his words of wisdom with you all.
The fact that you're that good in 8 days is remarkable. Where's the freshman? Baptism by fire, right? Just take your right hand, reach as high as you can. Good, that's great. Now reach 1 inch higher. Oh my God, how did you do that? Anybody had the experience of walking off after a show and going, damn, I know we can do better. But you don't get a second chance.
Five, 6, 7, 8.
Be proud of what you guys are doing. It's really good. It's in great shape.
You ever notice a brass player at the end of rehearsal, they have that blood ring? Unless you're a tuba player, you got a big blood ring like that. Did you hear the talking? That's the immaturity. Just notice it. Maturity is the ability to understand how your behavior impacts other people.
That day is great. Everyone leaves that day motivated, excited. Let's do this. Let's get this done. Let's change the world. And Dr. Tim's the first to admit that it's not what you do when you leave his workshop. It's what you do 2 months later. What can you apply from what you remembered from his workshop?
Maturity. Here's the levels. The bottom level is selfish. Selfish people need others. They can't do it themselves. They're dependent.
When we caught up with Tom Reichenberg, band director, he gave us a little bit of insight on what goes into the practices and makes the performance happen.
So you have the opportunity to hang out with Tom Reichenberg, band director for Greendale High School. Over the course of our Thursday Night Lights seasons, we've seen Greendale High School and their band in action. It's a very large production. How did it come to be as large as it is today?
Over the years, the marching band activity in general has grown to include more props, more theatrics. It's called general effect in our world, where you're trying to just create almost a theater show in a football stadium.
We really appreciate all that you do, and we're looking forward to having you guys be a part of our Thursday Night Light season.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we gotta move this, and that whole speaker needs to come this way.
Take your time. Take your time. Test it real quick. Not getting anything. You guys got me? Give me a thumbs up.
The 2017 Greendale High School Marching Band.
When we came up with the idea of the suspensions, we had a lot of ideas on how to suspend people. And a lot of times though, when you're going through that process, it's toss all these ideas out there, and then as you start to go through the actual dots on paper process and music, and you start to realize that, well, if we want to suspend somebody, how are we going to get them there? How are we going to get them up in the air? How are we going to have them in sync with somebody else? And you start to make some smarter decisions. And there's no bad idea, it's just you have to take X number of ideas and then start to funnel that down into the idea that's going to work the best.
Do it, 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 stop. Happy birthday, dear Julia.
Excitedly nervous. Yeah. Yeah.
You have a full show now with a lot of body and a lot of stuff that we've added the last 2 weeks. Let's put all that stuff together because 8 days from now it's judged and it counts.
Hey, band. What's number 3? Get some on 3. 1, 2, 3. Get some!
Yeah, that's it.
Please welcome to the field the 12-time defending Class AA state champion, your 2017 Greendale High School Marching Band.
It looks amazing just to finally see it all with all the colors and the guard uniforms and the flags and the bridges and everything. Just the overall picture is so cool. It was really, really good tonight. It was very, very good. From 2 weeks ago till now, how much did you improve? A lot, right? We have a competition in 8 days, and we're gonna do really well at that competition if you keep going on the level that you went tonight. Greendale on 3. 1, 2, 3. Greendale. See ya.
Highest level of maturity is giving, asking nothing in return. Whatever you want is what you give away. You want people to like you, start liking people. You want people to respect you, start respecting people. You want people to listen to you, start listening to people.
And to me, a presence on the field is not just playing loud, standing up straight. It's about putting yourself out there. The same thing that people do when they do talent shows, when they have dance recitals. It's about literally putting a piece of yourself out there for people to enjoy. I want us to be good enough to make the audience cry.
on music the most because we need to bring as much juice as physically possible. We got juice! We got juice!
Lake Park is always unique for us because we're 3-4 weeks behind the Illinois bands that we're competing against. I mean, our goal is usually to try to make finals and to get that second performance at night. And for the last couple of years now, we've been in the top 5 at finals. So we were in those bottom 5 performance slots at finals, which is pretty cool.
Number 1, confidence. The bands that are going to separate themselves are going to perform confidently because every group out there is going to make an error or 2 or 3. Okay, but the ones that fight through it and recover confidently are going to be the ones that have the best afternoon.
Let's do this! Here we go, we're walking into the stadium. There's some, Sarah Haas has a stomach ache. Hopefully she doesn't die out there.
Joining us from Greendale, Wisconsin, please welcome the Greendale High School Marching Band.
Guys, we did it! Nobody cares!
The bands qualifying for this evening's finals competition will be announced in random order. The Harry DJ.
Nope, we didn't make it.
The Huntley High School Marching Band.
This can't be right. Something's really strange out there.
What happened?
They announced all the finals bands and there's no Prospect, there's no Victor J, there's no...
Okay, so did something come off wrong?
I don't know, we don't have any scores or anything.
Give me a second. Yep, the bands came off wrong.
They announced the bands that didn't make it.
They announced the bands that didn't make it.
You guys are on it at 9:30.
Okay.
It pulled from the wrong sheet.
They're going to have to announce real quick because otherwise people are going to be really confused.
So we didn't make it.
We made it. We're top 5.
Right, just finding out all the details. Okay. Yes, we are in finals. We are in finals. Yeah.
There's Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey, yeah.
Hello from the sax section, the dankest section out there.
Don't let your energy cause tempo problems.
Okay, strong punctuation to conclude. We appreciate the energy in the trombones, the glissando moments, and punctuation on battery percussion.
There are over 200 kids in one spot and on 5 buses at a time, and so many people know each other and have gotten so close, and it's just kind of interesting to see how people can bond over such a small thing like instruments and music.
The memorization, it's pretty insane. It's not just notes. I mean, it's the muscle memory, it's the dynamics, it's visual, it's the emotion they have to show and when. The fact that they can all pull that together is amazing. Work so incredibly hard, and to pull that off, I mean, these are high school kids, they're in everything, they're in sports, they're in hard classes, they're doing driver's ed and still trying to have a social life and work. It shows a lot about the character of kids we have and how much they want this and how much they love this, and it's amazing what they pull off.
Number 1, play loudly where you're supposed to, but really, really, really emphasize those dynamics today. And in the ballad arc on the bridges, watch, 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 okay? The only time that gets ugly is if we lose focus. Get some on 3, super loud so that all the Mukwonago residents hear you. 1, 2, 3. Get some! Here we go!
The color guard judge is Tracy Scott at Mukwonago, and he was very, very happy with, with color guard's performance.
Nice big burst of color. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, nice impact. Yes. Magnificent silks in the back. Just the subtlety here is delightful.
Nice job of popping those trombone players right in front of us.
A trombone player's dream, all those glissandos. Very cool.
Such an enjoyable show to watch.
I love your sound there, trombones.
All in all, a good performance. The kids are highly involved.
All the things that we need, you have. So now just bring it home.
That was real good. That was very, very good. Be better than everybody else in terms of character and all that stuff. Oh, mashed potatoes. How I want you in my tummy.
Earning a score of 75.525 and earning a first place trophy. Greendale High School.
Yes, it's going to be warm today, but the judges don't care. They still want to see good performance, and they want to see improvement from yesterday, so do that right now, please. Performing the 2017 Field Show Suspensions, please welcome drum majors Gabby Busalaki, John Pop, Steve. All right, fine, do it. Just, your job is to literally stare at Gabby and conduct exactly.
You may want to make sure you get your eyes on Gabby.
That's actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. Yesterday, I did too much. My body couldn't keep up. I'm all good today. The doctor said I'm all ready and set to roll. So hopefully today's going to be a good band show. Drink lots of water and drink electrolytes to go with it, so you don't lose that water.
Number 2, let's try to make it better than we did yesterday.
The Greendale High School Marching Band.
I'm Dr. Ward Miller. I'm the brass caption head of the Blue Stars Drum and Bugle Corps out of La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Judging you in music journal effect. You're setting up to write a big old check here. Please turn around and cash it. Yeah, baby. Like how we've gotten the Shakos off. Come on, Bones. That was an effective moment. This is a hot show. You're not achieving all yet. There's more layers to come, but this is hot, and I think it is really, really exciting. I cannot wait to see what you do with this.
I'm Dalton.
Hi, I'm Austin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. All right, what school are you from?
I'm from Portage High School.
Whoa, I had no idea. Okay. How did you guys start cheering for the band?
As soon as the marching band really started, you know, we didn't score very well our first few years in competition. So I think really to get people to like enjoy it. Like, we had to keep everything upbeat and nothing was really down, so we just started cheering for other bands and it caught on.
Not only do we like to bring the energy up within our band, but if we can like spread the love to other bands, I think that's the ultimate goal.
Are you FaceTiming Lauren in this? Yeah. Nice. Really? Oh, hey! So when we knew that these bridges weighed 800 pounds apiece and that we had to move them around the field, we at least needed 2 per bridge. That was the initial plan. Push really hard because the drums here are going to go this way. And you guys need to open up for them. 5, 6, 7, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slow down. Yeah, rock stars on the first time. Once they were moving, it was great, but the direction changes, that was the tricky part. Somebody brought up the 8th grade idea. So we reached out to them, and Karen Yacarino ran with that and was really the leader of communicating with all of the 8th graders. We had a lot of 8th grade siblings that were able to help out and push the bridges, and which then gives them a taste of what they're going to be able to do next year. So we ended up with a good 20, 21. People just kept coming. It was pretty cool. Oh, low sound effect.
Do they start on 3?
For September 19th, we're in really, really good shape. Made some good design changes today because it's homecoming week, so we don't have a competition this weekend. So the kids are doing well with adjusting to those changes tonight, and I know that can be frustrating sometimes, but in the long run, it's going to be better. So now we just get better moving forward from here.
Greendale High School Marching Band.
Homecoming tomorrow, everything with tomorrow is a lot of fun, but please be smart. Make good choices because we have 245 people and we need 245 people with us the rest of the season. Green on 3 and then get out of here. 1, 2, 3. See ya.
It was a celebration worthy of the bridge.
And now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel cheers to the finer things in life. Yes, you're ready, 'cause I'm waiting for you. It's gonna be so exciting. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna step on the gas. Tonight the fun and be a hero. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We said we can survive.
And this mushroom walks into a bar and asks for a drink, and the bartender says, "No, we don't serve your kind in here." And he says, "What? I'm a fun guy."
I got nothing. That was pretty good.
Yeah! Baritones might get a new joke. Next year we get to state and you guys choke. Ah!
You're told to listen back, but for now, listen here. Me and Crap will show you the true meaning of fear.
Liam wants to sing you his favorite part. Ready?
Yeah.
Da,
da, da,
You got them all singing! Yay! High five!
Osagisi reporting live from something happening. It's too dangerous. Let's leave.
Sometimes bands have like very military, like you gotta do this kind of thing. Ours isn't really like that. It's more like we're working hard, but at the same time we're having fun and enjoying what we're doing.
I get into teaching band from my high school experience at Cudahy. Yeah, I had a fantastic high school director. His first year of teaching at the high school was my freshman year of high school. I became drum major my sophomore year, and so drum major for 3 years. So working closely with directors like drum majors do. That's where I really knew that I wanted to do this.
I'm ready for Wisconsin Lutheran.
Working together in perfect harmony.
I'm happy to be here as an invited guest to work with the band this evening. Just taking a look at this show, I got to judge the band at Waukesha North earlier this year, and I thought it was very impressive, both the show design and the execution. And so I'm really honored I got brought in to try to help y'all take it to the next level, because I know y'all are going to championships and you're going on to BOA. So I'm looking forward to just tweaking it and see if we can take a few things to the next level this evening. Stop rehearsing. That is an ugly word. Rehearsing means, oh, we're going to turn it on when there's an audience in front of us. No, you're not. Either you're going to think you are and it's going to go terribly wrong, or it's going to be flat and emotionless. There is no such thing as rehearsal. There is only to perform. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ripple 2, 3. Can we do that on the horns? Yeah. Go.
He's a highly qualified judge, so everything that he says is spot on and valuable.
Bones. That's a lot of, raise your hand, Bones, if you're playing that D. My goodness, that's a lot of y'all playing that.
At that 2.5 hour rehearsal with us, he was making changes on the fly based on what he was hearing, and it's changes as much as these two musicians need to change their notes so that the chord is better balanced.
Everybody else stay the same. Can I hear all of the D's and the A concert, please?
It was pretty crazy to hear.
Exhale, 2, 3. That is the volume you need to play. If you ever play less than that, children will cry. Everybody, do you like how you sound right now? Yeah. You should. It's got to be more fun to do it that way, but it's not going to happen in a show unless you do it like that every rep. I want epic. I want to pay $25 for this movie, and there better be explosions. Not CGI, real. I want to feel in danger. Understood? Think about all the stuff we did and make it happen. Achieve it. Move us. Scare us. Take a chance. Let's go.
Great to go down to Illinois to allow our band to compete head-to-head with groups like Prospect and Lake Park and Victor J. Andrew and some of these really good Illinois bands that do BOA. Since we're the only Wisconsin band that does the BOA circuit, we don't get to see those groups a lot unless we travel out to see those quality groups.
Ponchos, we don't need them. Ponchos off. Ponchos off. Back. Number one, it's going to be windy out there, and the wind is kind of on a diagonal. Okay, so if you hear something that you don't hear, it's actually really good practice for Whitewater and Lucas Oil, because you always hear little weird things there that you don't always hear. Whitewater, you hear stuff bouncing back. In Lucas Oil, you hear the dome. Stay focused. Okay, don't let that wind bug you.
I love that little V over the abdomen. Man, it just makes them look like they're all 6 feet tall. Great design on that.
All right, receiver salute. Here we go. Big opening set. Holy cow.
Nice texture here.
What a great soundscape. Oh, the guitar is great.
All right. Great. Nice front ensemble moment. Nice blend. Love the guitar. Well done.
Appreciate the literal interpretation of suspension right away.
Great mood set. Good coordination between balances of the synth voices and the guitar.
Here we go.
Huge prime.
Yeah. Nicely done.
Love the lights, too.
Look how the crowd responds.
Thank you for sealing the deal on that.
Good impact.
Talk about the show opens, huh? Man.
Really nice contribution by the Mellows. I love the fact that they're staged right down front. I can hear them nice and clear.
Nice detail work coming from the mellophones. Flutes up front. Well done. Nice push coming from the ensemble.
The arpeggios from the keyboards.
Nice effect there, you bet.
This is tasty. Well done.
This is really tasty.
Fun.
Nice job. Nice technique on the classical guitar there.
We'll bring our little flute choir over here for us.
The execution of that material is done very uniform and precise manner.
Oh, nice moment here, flutes. Well done.
Yeah, it's a grand sound.
Oh, I just got a little bit of chills there, and it's not because it's cold. Well done.
Great job filling the space. There's a good deal of accuracy.
You're fighting through that wind, ladies and gentlemen. I see it, so keep going.
Nice job breathing and blowing. This works really well, of course, because we're parked.
Guys, keep fighting, girls.
Good news is those flags are simply stunning in this wind. It's just such a nice, beautiful blue shimmer that we see.
I appreciate you guys just staying out of the way of that beautiful moment. It's the right choice.
And now our feature dancers.
Love the duet.
Yeah, some very, very demanding music going on here, and you're executing at a very high level.
Nice communication there. You're telling the story. Good for you. Nice use of silence here.
Fight, 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 fight.
Yeah, nice. It's okay.
Nice. That worked well for you.
Everything was there.
Nice crescendo. Nice idea of phrasing there. That worked.
Appreciate the effort and energy change. Just make sure we stay in control. Nice sameness of energy from person to person again.
Nice job understanding the chordal qualities. That's working really well for you.
Just make sure that step up doesn't surprise us. Don't give the easy things away.
Well done there, Bones. And backing with the wind ensemble. Nice job. Full sound.
Good sweep squads.
Wow, just super exciting end of the show.
Yeah, trombones. That was rocking. Congratulations. That sounded great.
Big show, big musical book.
Color guard. Wind. It's our enemy. I really appreciate the way that you guys fought through that tonight. You stayed very in the moment and very connected to things. Really, really fine performance tonight.
And first place in Class 3A is awarded to the Greendale. The winner of the 2017 David Orson Night of Champions Grand Champion Traveling Trophy Award is the Greendale.
This is vlog number 27.
I became friends with Chris, the director of Prospect, and so we were emailing back and forth of, well, I think we'll come up to your show, and then, well, schedule-wise, it works really well for us to come down to your show, and as we talked more, it was like, yeah, let's make this happen. In spring, somebody tossed out the idea of doing something together with them. And then, so that blossomed into the dinner and the desserts, that was a pretty cool part of the season.
This is awesome that you guys are bonding together, so please get to know some new friends. From Macy's all the way up to now, we hope this relationship continues.
I got a lot of good friends from this, so is it like welcoming to new members? Yeah, especially freshman year. Like I just felt like part of high school already.
It gives me an opportunity to hang out with people that I may not necessarily have done so before, and I love being able to perform music and be a part of something larger than just me.
practicing and I'm tired and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be here anymore. But the moment I step out on the field at a competition, they announce the Greendale High School Marching Band, and I start playing, like it all like rushes through me. I get so much adrenaline, and then when I'm done playing, it's like I'm so pumped.
Exhale and nail that impact.
The podium's in the way of the flutes. Since we're waiting, can we get the bandads to slide Gabby's podium over?
You want us to move it?
Yeah, go now. Hurry, 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 hurry.
Robert Morris University is proud to present in Class 3A competition drum majors Tyler Reitzman, John Poppy, Gabby Busalaki, and the Greendale High School Marching Band.
There are 3 on-field judges. Run them over. Adam Hill right in front of tenors.
And in first place in Class 3A competition with a score of 88.25, Greendale High School.
In the Bandad land, there were a few new people that got indoctrinated into their world, and that's just fun to watch because you have freshman parents that don't really know, maybe I'll chaperone, maybe I'll do food, and just trying to find their way. And to see the excitement on new parents' faces as they start to get involved and learn what this is about and make friends and be social with that side of it, that's pretty cool to see.
He was a first-time bandad, which I thought was really cool, and he did a lot of the welding for the bridges. It's part of his job, so when I just happened to be at the shop one night before he took me home, I asked him if I could try welding because they were welding the bases that held the poles on the bridges. And so my dad taught me how to weld them, and then I started welding, and I welded about 90% of the bases for the bridges.
I think this stuff is cool.
It turned out to be a lot of fun, and it was fun to just get to spend time with him learning how to weld.
I've seen and been involved in other programs, and the parents here are like so far beyond that. Like they are lifesavers in so many ways. Like with this many kids, to not have to worry about building props and worrying about food on trips and chaperoning and having the support is just so incredible. I've never seen a program with this much parent support and who love the band so much, and it's just really awesome to be a part of.
I really appreciate all the work that you guys, the parents, have put in, because our band would not be the same without all the support. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Get used to listening in here. You really, really, really have to listen. You're gonna hear things that you don't normally hear outside. Do you understand now how we say if we're inside, it can be kind of fun? Some seniors, when they graduated, wrote a letter to be read to the band on the day of state. To my fluties, you guys are doing amazing. The solo sounds heavenly. Show the trumpets you can be just as loud as them. Flutes, what's? To the rest of the band, you've got this. You may have a couple years until you graduate, but make every second count. To my saxy saxes, know that I love you so much and have no doubt that you'll do great today. Tuba babies, make Daddy proud today and bring the juice. It's now time to support you, as I've been home since Friday evening to surprise you at your last state competition, because while the Rhinos are my family at school, I must still remember my family back home. Love, Dean. Welcome to Whitewater.
Is this your weather plume? When it's wet, it's raining. Right. When it's waving, it's windy. Yeah.
Set the bar high and continue to push higher and higher. Never settle for less. One state has ended. Stay focused for nationals.
Something I definitely took away from Dr. Tim was that you can always reach higher, and that even though you may set your goal somewhere, you always have an ability to go past that goal. It may not be right in front of you, but if you keep trying and if you apply more energy to it, you will be able to go higher.
We will not march in ponchos, okay? No, it will look very, very bad. Amelie, there is no one better to lead this group of people into battle today, and I'm so proud of you. You've given all future sections some pretty big shoes to fill, and Mari will do just that.
You have to do it for yourself. You can't do it for others. No one's gonna know what you put in except for yourself.
It's been such a good season. Like, you guys have improved so much, and we're so good. Like, we're so good. We can actually get a 91 this year.
Do it for yourselves, do it for your blood family that's in the audience getting soaked all day watching you, and do it for this family. Number 3, before we have fun, is love you guys. You are awesome. It is a pleasure to do this every single day, day in and day out, dang it. And let's go have some fun. Here we go. Remember the crowd when you walk out, because it's the last time you get to live that memory of being in the Greendale High School Marching Band in Whitewater.
Greendale High School Marching Band. Whose bridge is the best bridge?
All of the bridges. We're the best bridge.
Never again will you have the opportunity to march among your greatest friends and perform in front of adoring crowds. Cherish every moment, because you'll miss it more than you ever imagined. As much as I thought I didn't want to be there, there is so much I would give up to be able to experience it all again.
The adrenaline was pumping.
Yeah. It's just a very different experience because it's such a, like, it's just so much bigger. And when we first came out, everyone was cheering, and that was just like, that was really cool hearing. Whoa, it was really loud. I felt like I could do more because of like how loud everyone was playing. It was really exciting.
Tell the camera how your first state went.
Went really well.
Yeah, how'd we do?
Really good. We hit some of the runs that we've always missed. Yep. And we like really put like, I don't know, what is the word? Intensity. Yeah, intensity. Like,
Just give us a dramatic pause and give us a 91.
In first place, earning a first division award with a score of
Congratulations. Color guards out of a 10 was a 9.5. And music performance out of a 20. And music performance is the nitty, like the picky, dynamics, releases, attacks, all that stuff. Music performance out of 20 was a 19.2. Here we go, Like a Bridge.
Something about that ballad this year, Bridge Over Troubled Water, just gave us goosebumps all the time. Something about them playing it indoors where it's so loud and they're so into it because it's right before a competition. It's chilling.
Come on! That would make Dr. Miller a happy person.
We are proud to present the Class AA champion Greendale High School Marching Band.
Keep the Greendale Marching Band legacy held high, and as always, have fun.
I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess that I forgot I had a choice. I let you push me past the breaking point. I stood for nothing, so I fell for everything.
What grade are you guys in?
Freshman! I always wanted to be in band in high school, so I stuck with middle school band, and here I am.
Are you glad with that
Yes,
decision?
yeah, I'm really glad. It's a lot different than middle school band, seriously. There's nothing that's the same.
My sister was in band and she talked about it all the time, bragged about it, and then I went to the state competition of her freshman year And I saw that and I was like, oh my God, I have to join this. So then that got me inspired to play the trombone again, and now I'm in band and I love it.
My brother and sister went through high school and they didn't do band, and their friends did band, and they were both really like regretting it and upset, so I'm glad that I did it.
Last year I saw the video that you guys made, and at first I was kind of like, should I do this? But then I saw the video and the whole presentation, like, yep, I'm doing this, no doubt about it, and I have no regrets.
This was the best BOA preparation window that we've ever had, by far.
I just liked how you can go to band and you're guaranteed to laugh at least once, but in my case, I'm always laughing because I'm with people who I love and they're really funny.
We've been doing really, really well on that the last couple of weeks, and we've gotten so much done. It's a much better show than it was in Whitewater.
Suspension, Echoes of Earth, Blackston, and Emerald.
The trumpet's valves are frozen.
There's ice on my mellow!
This is my first time. I don't know what to expect. I've never been in an actual NFL stadium.
One quote that I've tried to live throughout every day, and I actually have it on my phone, just try to remember. It's from basketball player Tim Duncan. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good is better and your better is best.
That's the breakfast of national champions.
My brother was in Emerald and he moved the witch. he always wanted to be in band because all of his friends were in band, and he was good friends with BMO. And BMO was the reason why I decided to become a trumpet, because I always looked up to him, and he was just a really good, hard worker.
Just outside the bus, going to Indianapolis.
Hey, you guys have everything you need, right? Socks, shoes, bail money.
We're going to downtown Indy.
What is the only instrument you'll find in the bathroom?
I don't know. What is it?
A tuba toothpaste.
On our free time, we got to walk around in the city and do whatever we want. We went to Steak and Shake twice, 5 days that we were there, so that was pretty fun. We went to the mall multiple times just to walk around and see what we could do. I made sure to see all the upper echelon bands like Broken Arrow.
My brother is in a different band now, and he's performing at Nationals, so we're going to be competing. He goes to the Ardrey Kell High School Marching Band in Charlotte, and we kind of have this little joke like, may the best Duncan win.
Good to see my mom. I wasn't expecting to cry, but then I started bawling. Because I haven't seen her in 3.5 months.
Obviously, when you spend this much time together with everybody, there's going to be some drama and some whatever other stuff. Check the drama at the door. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want it to come into the performance. I'm going to say this as politely as possible. Figure it out. If I see one more lazy moving off the field from a single color guard person, I'll yank you. Because it's not fair. I will not allow that to ruin tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. I don't know what's going on. Perform. We're doing it one more time. Color guards for you. Prove it. It's a different color guard, that's for sure.
So at that rehearsal, it was clear that there were some outside things going on that were having some negative ramifications on the color guard's performance. And it was building throughout rehearsal, and you could see that staff was getting frustrated.
Color guard! Yeah! Do that tomorrow. You got me for the first time all year. You got me.
Tommy's about to give the best performance of his life.
I haven't been this excited / nervous since last year's state.
In the tunnel, my heart was pounding, I was nervous. I'm ready.
Number 3 is not have fun. Number 3 is I love you with.
And then when I walked up onto the field, I caught from the right corner of my eye the stadium and all the people, and I was like, wow, we're actually doing this.
Perform with that emotion and that intensity and that love to that crowd. Good.
Hang on.
was incredible. That was, I mean, we could not have asked for any better performance ever. Whether that was last or not, who cares? Because what you did out there was phenomenal. You definitely want to go on the Flow Marching Twitter page or Facebook page, and they do not do this for many groups. They put a full overhead camera time lapse of our show up. And it's pretty incredible. So share that like crazy, get that out on Twitter, Facebook. On behalf of the entire staff, all your parents out there, we love you guys. You had a remarkable season no matter what happens. And get out of here before I cry. Go.
It was like really exciting to watch better bands because Wisconsin, we're kind of just like a big fish in a small pond. In nationals, we definitely were not the best and we were not the worst. We were kind of in the middle of the pack. Every single time that we did hear Greendale, it was kind of just like a shot to the heart. It felt personal.
And semifinalist 37,
We heard the last AA band and it wasn't us. And it just felt awful because we tried so hard and we didn't get it where we wanted to be.
I guess I'm the superior Duncan.
Well, at least I'm taller.
I just want to thank everybody that was in past bands like Emerald because they're the real reason that we're here. They're kind of the building blocks because they got us to Macy's and we did our best in nationals. And I hope that by my senior year, we push other groups to do better.
Never forget that you'll always have a family in the Greendale High School Marching Band.
Chicago ushers in the holiday season with fireworks, bands, floats, and balloons, plus musical performances, and more than 1 million magical lights. It's all coming your way right now.
Good evening, we're on Michigan Avenue in Chicago, and welcome to the BMO Harris Magnificent Mile Lights Festival. Coming down the avenue now are some friends from north of Illinois. I actually could say about 270 perhaps of our friends from Wisconsin, because this is the Greendale High School Marching Band. Today marks their first appearance in our parade, and they are making a statement here in Chicago.
Welcome, and last year they appeared in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Back in their hometown, the band also focuses on community service, providing thousands of volunteer hours and fundraising for community organizations.
It's all just beginning right here in Chicago, so stay with us for more parade excitement.